Does your butt think it's your feet? Now, who can tell me what this means? Anyone from the audience, please. Audience participation to, so you help me out so that you better understand what I'm trying to tell you. Because wellness tayo, active lifestyle. So everything that we're going to talk about is how to be pain-free and healthy, right? So, does your butt think it's your feet? You know, I came about this question when I was reading an article by Dr. Gary Chan. He's a doctor in the United States and also a kettlebell enthusiast. Now, he came about this question, and then I thought, oh nga no, put ba natin, parang iniisipan niya pa, bakit ko naisip to? One culture that we have right now is, we love to sit, right? We sit a lot. Before I continue, did you know that the average person sits 23 to 23 and a half hours a day? And that's a fact. Okay, let me break it down for you. Okay, when you wake up in the morning from lying down, you get up, where do you go? Anyone? Saan kayo pupunta pagising sa umaga? Saan? Saan? Sa CR. Anong ginagawa nyo? Upo kayo, right? Okay. From the bathroom, where do you go? You go to the dining table, you eat. You're sitting down. You get up, papasok kayo sa opisina, what do? You ride in your car, or you take the bus, train, or MRT, or whatever. Nakaupo rin kayo. Mapwera lang kung puno, nakatayo tayo. Okay, and then, pagdating sa opisina, sakay ka elevator. Most of us don't take the stairs. Most of us take the elevator. Kahit napakatagal na elevator, hihintayin natin yan. So, dating sa elevator, pumunta tayo sa office desk natin, upo tayo, tatrabaho. Pag nagtawag ng meeting, upo tayo sa conference room, nakikinig ng meeting. Pag lunch break, we're going to go to the canteen, buy food, sit. When we get home, ride the car, go home, sit the car. Dating sa bahay, upo na naman doon ng TV o kaya tulog. So imagine the number of hours we spend on our butts. Now, if I will think about this, one of the biggest things that I see about pain is the long-term kinetic confusion. Now, to explain this further, let's define first kinetic chain. In layman's terms, a kinetic chain is just a series of joints alternating between stable and mobile to make us stand, move, anything that we do, activity natin. So, if one joint is stable, ang adjacent joint niyan dapat mobile. Okay? So, ito na yung mobility and stability of the kinetic chain. Okay, sino pwede kong gamitin na sample? Kayo lang. Come on, please. Let's hear your hand, please. I just want to illustrate what we mean by the stability and mobility of the kinetic chain. Okay, let's consider, ano pangalan mo? Elaine, dito kayo. Okay, now when we said that it is an alternating system of mobile and stable joints, okay? If yung feet natin is stable, yun ka lang. Stable, ano yung next joint natin? Stable siya, ha? Ano yung next joint? Ano to? Ankles. The ankles should be, yes, so it should be mobile. And then, ano to? What's this? Ano tawag tuhod? Right? This is your knee. So, if the foot was stable, the ankle will be mobile, the knee will be stable. Okay? As we go up the kinetic chain, the hip, should be, right? Mobile. Okay, and I'll explain why. So, then, yung lower spine natin, lower back, can you turn around, please? Etong part na to, dapat stable. Okay? Yung thoracic spine or yung upper back na to, mobile. And then, yung lower C-spine just before the neck, stable, tapos yung neck natin, mobile. Okay, bakit? Can you walk, please? Sige lang, lakad ka lang. Now, if you will see kung bakit, you can see her walking, mobile and stable. Kung binaligtad natin po, let's say, simple lang natin. Yung lumbar spine natin, mobile. Ang lakad natin, ganito. Now you understand what I mean, right? Okay, thank you. Let's give her a big hand, please. Okay, that being said, each successive joint or joint teams, mga tuhod, hips, has the opposite function of the neighboring joints. Nakikita ko, nagkakaroon tayo ng problema kung ang joint na dapat stable, ginagawa natin mobile, and vice versa. Now, let me explain this. In our sedentary lifestyle now, if we sit, and sit, of course, di natin maiwasan yan, pero hindi tayo nagkakalaw with activity, assume natin, nakaupo tayo, so nakaupo kayo dyan. What natin? Stable yan. So the hip becomes stable. Ano yung next sa hip? The lumbar spine na dapat stable, nagiging mobile. Now this happens because when you're sitting down, you have to reach for something while you're sitting down, right? Dalawa kayo, abot kayo front. Okay, try it. Exactly. When you move, the lumbar spine that's supposed to be stable when you're standing up becomes mobile. Consequently, the thoracic spine na dapat mobile becomes stable to maintain posture hanggang sa leg. Before you know it, kakaroon na tayo ng lower back, shoulder, and neck pains. Now, your butt thinks it's your feet. Naintindihan nyo na? Okay, so, ang tanong ko sa inyo, how do we undo this kinetic confusion? Anything. Ano natin, para hindi malito yung katawan natin, ano dapat natin gawin? Hindi ko sinasabing bawat umupo. Pero wag naman tayong umupo 24 oras. Diba? Kasi wala yung katawan natin, kakaroon tayo ng aches and pains. So, what should we do to undo this kinetic confusion? Okay? We restore movement. Okay? We either play, we exercise, we move. We have to move. Pero, not just move. We have to move efficiently. Ito na ngayon ang sinasabi nating framework for moving efficiently. Now, if you will look at the slide, tatlo yan. Meron tayong fundamental movement process, yung patterns. Meron tayong complex movement patterns, tsaka dynamic movement patterns. Explain ko sa inyo yan na they are interconnected. Kakatugtog sila for us to be able to move efficiently. Let's tackle them one by one. Okay? Let's go to the fundamental. Let's go to the med-dry zone. You have stationary strength as zone 1. Yan yung fundamental movement patterns. In zone 2, transition, yan yung complex movement patterns. And then you have zone 3, which is your dynamic movement patterns. Let's tackle zone 1 first. Stationary. Fundamental movement patterns. Who can tell me one fundamental? Meron na eh. Bukod dyan, who can tell me another fundamental movement na ginagawa ng tao? Yung sinabi nyo kanina, pupunta kayo sa banyo, upo kayo. Anong movement yon? You're doing, the forward push is one, right? Anything that involves pushing, that's one movement pattern. What's the other? Ano opposite ng push? Pull. Very good. Next. That's two. Dali ha. Para makita nyo. Okay. What's next? Anybody know overhead lift or press? We do this every day, hindi lang natin napapansin. We do pushing, we do pulling, we do lifting. Fundamental, so basic. Everyone should be able to do it. What's the next? Anything. Pag umupo tayo sa upuan, ano tawag dito? Kung military tayo, ganyan tayo. Ano tawag dyan? Ano tawag dyan? Squatting. Very good. Okay? Aside from squat, pagka lumahapang tayo over, let's say, a wet bottle, tawag ko. Jump, yes. But get this under lunge. Very good. And Of course, hindi natin makalimutan trunk rotation. These fundamental movement patterns, dapat lahat tayo kaya natin gawin yan. Okay? Now, do you think every one of us can do all of these movements efficiently and correctly? Sino sa inyo ang nagkaroon ng knee problems? If you had knee problems, if I ask you to squat, will you squat? I don't think so, right? Okay. Anyway, we'll get back to that later. Now, for zone 1, we'll skip to zone 3, dynamic movement. Yung MET, movement efficiency, ito yung goal. We should be able to move efficiently in space. Pain-free, injury-free, mas tama ang movement. Okay?